Where would you like to fly to?
Hello everyone, this is Octo WoW, so the remnants of Turtle, I guess. Just gonna grind a little when my brother arrives. What? No. Okay. Is it a bug or? I guess this is not the place I need to go. That sucks. I should probably get an updated version of the questing mod. check. Is there a new episode of Agents of the Inquisition? Yes, it is. Cool.
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, Chun the Talking Badger, Bing Bong, and Usador the Wizard.
I greet thee, listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves, unicorns, and other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan,
Where are
Amy
you
Mann,
going?
and so many more.
Well, if you're looking to get there
one time
quickly,
we interviewed a
then look no
sentient
further.
shoe. I hope it was sentient.
Not to mention the evil people we've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon.
Looking for adventure.
Getting caught up in escapades.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app and ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
At long last, the day of the great hunt has arrived. You successfully formed your own gang. You won the contest to be represented in the great hunt, and you spent last night communing with your Kroot allies, creating Bibles, telling stories, learning that you are both an ox and a hound. And today, you are being trained by the Firecast to use pulse rifles and pulse carbines before you are transported to the woods and begin the great hunt for the menacing warg that is apparently the greatest threat to the hamlet of Fontis, though you all have questions about how that could be possible and are hoping to determine those today. You have ended up at the Firecast Sky Dome. You are back in the sand arena, and there are two tables full of weapons in front of you. On the left, you see a large table with the long pulse rifles that you've seen before. They are a very long rectangle with a trigger-like guard at the bottom. Clearly high-tech, the same kind of white plastic polycarbonate material, you're not sure what. And on the other table are pulse carbines. These are the Uzi equivalents that you have seen before, where they are held with both hands and have barrels at the top and bottom of the gun. Stealth battlesuits stand, 4 of them, at the edges of this arena, and Chasvre Apex, the leader of the stealth battlesuits, with his helmet off but inside his suit with his Gatling gun, is pointing to these 2 different tables and says, "These are the weapons that you will master for this hunt. We have targets set up. You can train with either depending on your preference. One is a more surgical and precise weapon, if that is of your interest. The other is for those who either desire more firepower or have less skill with individual shots. Which will you want to train with today?" As you look back, the Kroot all step back and have no interest whatsoever in training with either of these weapons. They have their own rifles. But the 3 of you and Stevius Funkhauser, the luckiest charmer in the galaxy, are looking at these guns that have been set in front of you. What do you want to train with?
I think Damien will go with the weapons that are closest to what he's already proficient with. So nothing rapid fire. I think he's looking for those more precision, one-shot kind of slower firing
Pulse
weapons.
rifle for Damien.
Yep, and Morgan is following Damien because she's also in the rifle zone for sure.
Pulse rifle for Morgan.
Carbine. Let's check this thing out. Pray.
That's right, for the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
I'm going to try that one too. And you and Stevius both take up the pulse carbine. So you look at these weapons. The loadouts are very easy. They're plug and play. As you put an energy magazine into them, you hear a hum as they start up. As you touch them, there's nothing warm about them. It's not as obvious. It doesn't feel as crude as a last gun where there's a loud whine. You can feel the energy humming through them. There's a thrum. This is just calm metal plastic in your hands. There are targets that have been set up in the distance, some further away, about 60 feet, some about 30 feet, and there are targets at 120 feet. Which targets do you want to line up on?
I think Solomon will go for the closer ones first. Let the surgical team hit some further away.
Great.
I think Damien would also want to go close as well. From what he understands of these quote-unquote wargs, they appear to be ambush hunters. So he's betting that by the time he knows he's in a fight, they're going to be pretty close. So he's looking to get close targets as well.
Fabulous.
Okay. And Morgan's going to look at shooting 120 feet, basically, to how it compares to what she's used to.
And Stevie's not sure where to go, looks at you, Morgan, and goes, "It's you and me." And he's going to take his pulse carbine over to the furthest targets with you. So, the positions. Are you firing from prone? Are you going to stand and shoot? What are you looking at here?
Morgan is going to do a knee, like balance herself on one knee with leg bent up with the gun. So she's making herself a tripod to try and shoot.
Stevie's standing next to you, firing from the hip.
Yeah, I think Solomon's only ever shot a Laslock before, so he's just going to assume they're all guns are the same. So he'll just like cue it up into his shoulder the same way he knows how.
Fantastic.
Damon's also going to try to build proficiency at firing from the hip. Again, short notice that the enemy is like announce their presence. The less time he needs to sight up, the better.
Fantastic. Can you roll me for our pulse rifle friends? It'll be a D20. And for our pulse carbine friends, can you roll me 3 D20?
Sure.
You will be adding your dexterity to these shots.
Oh. What of the 3 am I looking to give you?
You're giving me all 3.
All 3. Okay. Starts with an 11, then a natty 19, then a natty 20. Tremendous. The big 3.
You put natty on so many numbers.
Well, that's what they are.
Did you add your dexterity is
sorry,
what?
I forgot to add. My dexterity is 0.
Nothing.
Okay, so they are all
They
natties.
remain
This is
natty.
on me.
Yep.
You will hit the target with 2 of them. So 2 of your shots go through. They are ultra powerful. Can you roll me a D6 for each of your 2 hits?
I got 3 and a 1.
A 3 and a 1. So you pepper this target in the central areas as a burst of fire comes out of your pulse carbine. You're realizing this is firing multiple shots at a rate far beyond what you would expect with an Imperial weapon, but it does not have nearly as much kickback. You're firing energy bolts. So your first instinct is to try to lock it in and be ready, but now you're realizing you can just hold it and almost use yourself as a firing platform. No wonder this is so effective on these small and lighter drones. Our pulse rifle friends. Morgan, 120 feet from target.
21.
21 definitively hits the target. Can you roll me 3d6 plus your dex damage?
Oh.
Shit.
Take that. 12 damage.
You blow a hole through the center of a target that has been set up with some basic Imperial Militarum flak armor on it. And it punches straight through the armor, straight through the torso. You're realizing these are very powerful rifles as you fire. And again, no kickback. It's an energy bolt clean out from where you are aiming. No bruise to your shoulder. It is a very friendly weapon for beginners. It means the Tau will be effective shooters at all levels.
Yeah, and I think that's very confusing to Morgan having braced and stand there, and then it's just like there's nothing but except an explosion.
Just a massive energy bolt hammering into the distance.
So these weapons sound pretty safe.
Yeah.
Very, very beginner friendly, as you've described. Can't really do anything wrong with them. I think we've established that. It's on the record. So I rolled a natural 1. So hopefully I'm okay.
I think you are so used to last pistols that you try to quick draw your carbine
Damien,
and just
you silly
fire a
boy.
line of rounds through the ground up and then out the top of the dome. And you see Chasfray Apex lean forwards and go, perhaps you should be unarmed for this mission. Would you like to stay behind?
No, I'm not staying behind. I'd like to try again.
You would like to repeat the same folly that put this facility in danger.
The folly wasn't in trying.
But it occurred while you were trying. Can you roll me a persuasion?
Yeah. Natural 20.
Ooh.
You will not fail again. I have a special eye on you. Now let me walk you through the motions you should be taking to do this. Your fault is mine. And he steps forward and actually guides you through that you need to have the carbine up, walks you through the fact that there is no recoil, that it already needs to be in line on the target. He walks you through some basic trigger discipline. Some of this you've actually experienced with Morgan, but you're realizing, oh, they just assumed everybody here was like a hardcore military expert who joined the Guevesa. Not the answer for you.
Yeah.
So you get walked through and you get another shot at this. You'll have advantage now that you've been walked through this.
Watch it, please. Please be 2 1s. Just for the fun.
You shoot him in the head.
They're both low, I'll tell you that. They're a pair of 3s.
Oh my goodness.
Plus dex
Plus dex.
for 5.
You miss the target altogether. It is in the direction of the target, though.
The roof is safe.
Yep, that's true. No energy rounds are falling into the hamlet outside. Chasfray looks at you and says, Perhaps you should focus on your warp manipulation. Cause tremors. It will summon help if something goes wrong.
Oh. Here's a whistle.
Guns are weird.
No, they are excellent. Meanwhile, Stevius goes, I'll show you how excellent they are. And he fires at the target in the distance. He had disadvantage, but he already missed with all three, but we'll see what happens.
He can roll some
Disadvantage,
ones?
Yeah. No, he does not roll any ones. So Stevius successfully just hoses energy bolts, hitting no targets, the full back of the wall. I'll say he hits one of the targets over by you. Solomon just misses the whole arc. It's a pretty good gun. I think I should have got a little closer next time.
Next time, yes. Closer with
Yes, that is correct. It is not a sniper's weapon.
I guess I also did miss from very, very close range, which is really funny. We do need to flag that.
Yeah, you missed a 30-foot target, and Stevius firing at a 120-foot target hit your target in the head.
Can either Solomon or Morgan offer to help Damien? Or is this like let the Firecast do their thing?
I feel like Shastra Apex has made up his mind about Damien.
Sure.
Yeah, you will still be provided a weapon. He just doesn't think you're going to be any good with it.
I don't think I am either.
And you're both right.
Yeah.
So.
Solomon's still offering a lot of encouragement from the side, like, no, point it that always down range. You want it to go that way.
I know how guns work,
I don't,
brother
well,
Sanctus.
Okay. He looks at your unhit target. Well, sure.
Your target was this guy. For the two of you who made your shots, can you roll me, I will say, a sleight of hand? I'd like to see if you can become proficient with these weapons. They are relatively easy to use.
I can't cast that yet.
12.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You become proficient not only with the carbine, but you also try the rifle, and it turns out that they link together. So please make a note that you are proficient with both the Tau Pulse Rifle and Pulse Carbine.
I am of the Firecast. They have accepted me.
Shastra Apex comes over to Damien and goes, I don't believe you will be needing this. And he takes the weapon from you and goes and gives it to Solomon.
Amazing.
You will be safer with his expertise.
Oh, the one proficiency with your blasphemous weapons anyway.
I heard that.
I said it to be heard.
Excellent.
Good.
Fight.
Hunter and hunted. That's Shastra Apex.
I was a 12.
12. You're not fully proficient. You can choose whether to use one or not. It'll still be carried with you on the mission. You will add your dexterity, but not proficiency at this point.
Perfect.
It's just different enough. It doesn't sit as smoothly on your shoulder. Your rifle's custom made, so it is different for your level of engagement versus this kind of bulkier, much more military treatment of things. You've got this. The crew all hoot and laugh, heavily amused by Damien's missing, heavily amused by everyone hitting. They're just enjoying what's happening here. And at the end of this time shooting, Shastra Apex looks at all of you and says, it is time for us to go. Devilfish transports will be waiting outside, and we will head to the hunting zone. Each of you will receive an armband. And Fire Warriors... Fire Warriors enter with a high-tech cuff. It covers the forearm of one arm, offering them to the crew and to all of you. Shastra Apex, as he looks at each of you, says, this will allow you to track the warg. They leave spores behind. So using these, you can see there's a map on the other side to send you towards whatever local wargs you are tracking. It will assist you with your basic skill sets, enhancing you to the level of a somewhat more skilled stealth suit wearer.
So Solomon will stick a hand up. Cool.
And it fits comfortably around your arm. It starts off very wide and then shrinks down to match comfortably to your forearm, so it will not slip off. You can see a small map kind of pops out at the top when you tap it, or it sinks back down, and it's got directional lines. And you can see, as Shastra raises a hand, all of them open. And he says, for example, you could tell that there were wargs heading in this direction when you see this. And all of you see the blip, a little green light blip in a direction on the compass, essentially, on your wrist. So you know that you could use these in the field if you can pick up spores to move forwards.
Oh, interesting.
Are there any other questions about the cuffs?
Is wearing that compulsory?
If you do not wear this, you will not be able to track the wargs as effectively as those near you.
Well, I don't have a gun, so that's fine, right?
So you'd like to stay behind, is what you are saying?
No, I don't want to stay behind.
Then put on a cuff. You are working towards the Tauva. Again, you seem very disagreeable.
Damien puts his arm out for a cuff.
And it's put on you.
Morgan will do the same.
One of the stealth suit bearers steps towards you, Morgan, and gestures towards themselves for a brief moment.
She walks over.
Is your companion okay?
Yes, this is typical for behavior from him.
Okay, we are worried after yesterday's events. We don't want anyone unstable to be going on this hunt.
I think this hunt will be good for him.
I trust your judgment. The stealth suit steps back. And you are all led out of the Firecast Sky Dome. Outside, you find a number of what you've heard referred to as devilfish transports. From what you'd seen in the distance, Morgan, you'd seen those large kind of hammerhead gunships with the incredibly long-barreled weapon at the top. This is a version of that same tank chassis, but with no tank mounted on the top. It's got large boxy engines, kind of a bent rectangle around either side, clearly to give them forward motion. Seems very aviation-esque. A sleek body towards the front and 2 drones with Gatling guns underneath, mounted on the front. The back of them, however, have lowered down to allow groups to enter. Kroot are entering these. You're also seeing Kroot hounds climbing on board, and a species you have not seen before, you are seeing Kroot oxes as a part of this. Kroot oxes are kind of, I would say, simian-esque in their build, close to a gorilla, but nearly twice the size. So you're seeing 10-foot tall, probably 800 to 1,000 pounds, hulking fists on the ground, small back legs, just stalking forwards and walking onto these 4 transports. Some of them being ridden by Kroot on the back with their rifles steering them in. Others just gesturing the Kroot oxes and Kroot hounds on board. You go to get onto a transport. Can you roll me a perception, Solomon, with advantage?
With advantage. That is a 19.
As you go to get onto a devilfish, all of you humans are in your own devilfish. The Kroot are climbing into the others. Spartacus, you spot, knowing the scar on his chest as he moves with the others, but he is pretending to be one of the regular line Kroot. He is not clearly here as the commander yet. But Solomon, you spot Whistler standing nearby one of the domes watching you. Do you want to bring him on the hunt, or do you want to leave Whistler here?
Okay. So, Solomon wants to bring him on the hunt because, of course, but Josh doesn't. Because this sounds like a perfect foil.
We're starting to collect a lot of named NPCs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I would love that. But, oh boy, if he gets killed on this hunt, I would be so sad. Son of a bitch. Yeah, like, I mean, Solomon would want to bring him. Like, that's he'll ask the, like, a nearest Firecast. Somebody loading up his Shasray Apex floating around.
Shasray, yeah.
Shasray Apex. Am I allowed to bring my animal companion here along with me? This is Whistler.
Bring whatever tools you require for the hunt.
I love it. Whistler, come on! Yeah.
He just dashes into the devilfish.
Oh, I hope this isn't a bad sign. He gets right down next to Whistler and goes, "You're gonna live forever." I can't tell a lie. You will never die. Oh man, fuck! This is a bad idea.
You climb aboard your devilfish transport. It closes from the rear. Inside, you find comfortable seating for a variety of different fire warriors. They are all a little bit shorter, which means I think everything is the perfect height for you, Morgan. It's comfortable for you, Solomon, and a little cramped for you, Damien. There are benches on either side where fire warriors can sit, as well as kind of handholds that they can use to stand along the center. It's clear these are rapid insertion transports. It takes off moving very quickly, but you can only tell that due to instrumentation and a camera feed that is at the front of your cargo area, because you can't feel any of it. Inertial dampeners in here are so effective that you are grabbed down. You have no sense of movement. You just have to trust the sensors and the video feeds that you are moving.
Okay. If there's video feeds, I won't do the joke, but like Damien of being like, when are we going? When do we leave? Like, oh, we're there.
The door opens.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think the thing that would be deeply unsettling is the amount of trust on technology. Imperial technology breaks and goes wrong so often that there are gun slits, there are visible windows that you can see out of, there are different contingencies for anything to go wrong. Here, there are none. You are in a steel box with no windows, and all you can see is a video feed.
And there's no machine spirit or anything like that.
No,
right? There's no
absolutely
soul
not. There's
to
no
this.
soul to this. This is
Yeah.
just a drone vehicle driving around.
And that would be something that at least Damien would know about, right? I'm not sure how common knowledge like the machine spirit is for people using like day-to-day mechanical
they would know
devices.
of the machine spirit, and they would know these would not have them.
Yeah.
I think it would be abstract. They wouldn't necessarily know that they're like, this is a machine spirit because it's built on biological components. They're just like imperial, sanctified machines have spirits and souls and are valuable. Alien machines do not and are thus blasphemous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. It's ooky.
It'd be like being in the Titanic submersible. You're just, this is at any moment. There's nothing protecting me here.
Yeah. Chasfrey Apex, his face from inside his helmet in that kind of Tony Stark Iron Man style way appears on the video screen in your Devilfish and says, "This is Chasfrey Apex. I'm reaching out to all Devilfish transports to make you aware. We will be transporting for approximately the next 15 minutes in Devilfish. We are moving outside of comms range of the village, so be aware that you will not be able to reach out to the hamlet should anything go wrong. We are here because we are experts, and we are here because we will be working together. You will be split into teams, 4 teams of 5 members. You will be able to bring your hangers on as necessary, but you will move separately. We, the stealth battle suits, will be at the center, coordinating with all of you. We will be there to support. If you see wargs, please hit the red button on your cuffs," and a button glows red on your cuffs that was not there previously, "and we will come to support you. Teamwork will be the thing that will make this happen. We are doing this for the Talva."
Don't.
Solomon perks up. Oh, okay. Familiarity. I think that would make him feel more grounded.
"We will leave you to speak amongst yourselves before we land, and then this mission will be undertaken. The Great Hunt begins." Chasfrey Apex ends the transmission, and you're just watching the feeds outside the vehicle. As the Devilfish floats above the trees, racing forwards, you're seeing that kind of blur of movement as that is happening.
I think that after the little psyker competition the previous day, Damien probably would have gone to Morgan to receive the necklace again to put that back on. I think he's got it now.
Yeah.
Unless you think
No,
otherwise.
she would be fine with that.
I think you've got the morning as well before you were
Yes.
going on the hunt to have done these things.
Yeah.
In the transport, Damien will sign to Morgan, psyker powers full or not.
Considering we're not sure what we're up against, I think if you need to open up, we shall allow it.
Okay.
She's going to put her hand back out for the
yeah.
necklace.
And out loud, Damien will say, "For luck, Sister Eunice," and he'll hand you the Wraithbone necklace.
Thank you, brother, for this. And she'll put it on underneath all of her jangly bones and her cape. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon is trying to teach Whistler to sit.
Just pushing down on his butt.
Pushing down on his butt. No, you sit. When I sit, and then asking one of the fire, "What's the Tau word for sit?" Or crude, or is there a different language?
It's just you guys on board.
Oh.
You can call Chasfrey Apex if you want to ask.
No, I don't want to bother him. He seems busy.
He's coordinating something.
He's
a party, I
coordinating.
think.
Yeah.
Can
it's
you
fine.
can you roll me an animal handling?
Sure. 13.
13. Every time if you say sit and push on his butt, Whistler will sit. And they go, oh.
Oh, he's getting it. Come on, look at this. Then he'll go sit, and he won't push on his butt.
Well, he just stands there.
Okay, well, it's a process. Also, this is so smooth, this transport. Look at this. Like and he's like moving around. He's like, this is nuts. This technology. I'm shocked.
Also, you have this brief amount of time to do your final face shave.
Oh, yeah, that's still a problem, isn't it?
Has enough time
It's
passed?
resolved. It was overnight,
final,
so it's not
this is the
growing
last
anymore.
one.
It's just
Final, sure.
shaving it back to whatever would be normally at this point. You're not
Sure.
growing anymore. And the other question is, what kind of beard would you like to keep, if any? Because you have an ultra long face beard.
Yeah.
A full face long beard from overnight.
I think he's done.
I think you did it this morning.
Had a
but
bad
it's like,
experience.
He's done with beards. He's sick of it. He's so irritated that it would be too much of a reminder of his own hubris that he's just like, Damien, just get rid of it. I don't want it any longer.
All of it.
The whole thing from the eyebrows down.
No eyebrows.
No, okay, keep those eyelashes.
The hair on your forehead still?
Can you just make me look like I used to, please? Thank you.
I
I'm
can do
sorry. This was a bad, stupid choice.
Stop with that.
All right. Sorry, just before I forget, is the Lazarus the cherubim here?
I was going to ask.
Okay.
The other thing was, did you guys want Lazarus and Romeo here, or are they left behind?
I was going to leave Lazarus behind. I
Right,
feel
so you
like
just got your
he's
sword strapped to you. You don't need him on this adventure.
So the Romeo question is whether or not Morgan would have been able to take off the stuff that Closet added, because it's big and shiny.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
12.
The mounting for it is still there, so he'll have 3 golden prongs that stick out of the top of his head, but the halo itself can be gone and the scroll can be gone.
Okay, then Romeo can come with, because that would be too flashy on a hunt. But considering we don't know what's going on and these things can jump out of nowhere, having eyes in the sky would probably be helpful for our team. So
Great. So Lazarus was left behind. Romeo is here, but decrowned.
yes.
You've got Whistler. You have shaved this morning, and you do not need to shave any further. You are done with the face shavings. Is there anything else you would have prepared or would have wanted to say to each other, either now or earlier in the day before we get to the hunt?
Yeah, I think Damien, he's such a fucking dour sourpuss, but I think it's on the precipice of a hunt. I think he would deem it worth mentioning. I'm just recapping his doubts about the information around this hunt as it's been presented. I think he would be signing to the both of you. He's paranoid about being in this Tau.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. Signing is very smart.
Yeah. And saying, like, I want to reiterate how skeptical I am about this warg situation. Understanding now that the Tau hire the Kroot for exactly this kind of activity, and that the Kroot are unable to bring down a single warg. And yet the Tau bring warg meat to them. Doesn't make any sense. And the fact that we're being sent out on a hunt with Tau weapons and Tau trackers and Tau vehicles. I don't like this dependence on Tau technology to bring down an unseen, seemingly mythical beast. I don't think there are wargs out there. I think it's something else. I think these Guavesa are being set up to fail with equipment they're not familiar with. Equipment they don't fully understand. How do I know that weapon, he's like pointing to a pulse carbine, how do I know that's going to work when I need it to work? How do I know when I push this red button, my arm's not going to blow off? Or fire cast stealth suits are going to shred me to pieces? I don't know about you two, but I'm sticking to what I know. My powers, my weapons. That's all. That's all I have to say. Just remember, none of this makes sense. And there's a reason we're here. And it's not hunting beasts. It's to get rid of them. He just points up to the sky.
Morgan won't reply. She's just sitting silently, a little bit of a smile, and she gives a nod. Like, it was a good summation.
I think Solomon is leafing through the Bible to look at those Kroot like hunting tips while Damien's saying some of the stuff. So he's trying to like refresh. And I don't think he's ever really considered, once he gets a mission, once it's the hunt, it's, well, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're hunting these things. And so, Damien, your skepticism and preparedness is what makes you such a valued member of the team. I hadn't even thought about that. But I will make sure that we have each other's backs. We watch one another. You're 6, you're 12. This is good. I like to see your tactical mind.
I agree, we can trust each other. I will concede that you two have made the recruit more trustworthy than I would have ever given him credit for. That's about the extent of my trust.
Good.
I'll see if Whistler wants to go over to Damien. Go on.
Roll an animal handling.
Yeah. Go on.
Handle that animal.
16.
He'll go over to Damien.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's Whistler.
Yeah, I'll know what is it doing.
He just wants a pet.
And
Roll me
what-
an animal handling.
I do have a disadvantage.
Yeah,
like,
you need
there's no
disadvantage, no
confidence
question.
here. Yeah, he's like looking him in the eyes,
Yeah,
kind of thing, right?
yeah.
His hands slowly coming towards
hands
the face.
jerking.
Yeah.
Both hands towards his neck.
Eye
No, no,
contact,
no,
both
no.
hands toward. Yeah.
Don't do that. You're being weird.
We said disadvantage. Yes. So that's a 2 plus animal handling, which is 0, so 2.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no.
You know what? Those both rolled low. Let's try some new d20s going into this hunt here. Oh, you fail me. Why must you fail me over and over again? Saving throw
Yeah.
is
Here
a
we go.
6.
6. You reach out, doing all the wrong things towards Whistler, who snaps at you, thinking it's a warning, but you are so slow that you cannot get a warning snap from a crude hound. So you get a hiss and a snap, and you will take 3 damage to your hand as his beak stabs into your palm and the top of your hand before he skitters back towards Solomon.
Whistler!
Ow!
Bad! Whistler! No! And Solomon will go over and lay on him and fix 3 damage. I'm so sorry.
I'll erase that.
That's not. No. He's not normally like that. I didn't give him any meat this morning.
Whistler's just looking at everyone, hunched, his spines all his quills all flaring, even at you, Solomon, having been told off.
No, Whistler. I know you didn't mean it. It's okay. That was my fault.
Well, is he calm now? He's had his meat.
Yes, he's fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
You roll me an animal handling?
He bites.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Stupid. 14.
14. He seems to calm down a little bit. He's still worked up, but he's clearly not mad at you. He just did not understand. He thought he did everything right over here, and then he got in trouble. And in the corner of the devilfish, Stevius looks at you and goes, "That was pretty nuts. I have to say, you guys all sat quietly staring each other in the eye for probably 4 minutes, and then the dog bit a guy."
We have a lot of internal depth.
I can tell. It's like you're speaking your own language.
That's what makes you such a good team.
Yeah, like subdermally, he's onto us.
Kill Stevie.
I will say, on the list of everyone you trusted, you did leave a guy in this vehicle out. It's like you knew the crew,
Yep.
you knew the team,
Yep.
not so much Stevius.
Correct.
So was Damien talking.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
That's
that's true.
correct.
Yep.
Anybody want to play dice in this last minute?
All right, let's do it.
Fantastic. I'd like to bet my Aquila against your Aquila. He points to Solomon.
I'm not in this. Yes, sir.
No betting, just for fun.
Well, could we at least bet a case?
Fine.
Excellent. Okay, which is a straight luck roll because it's dice. He produces dice. We see. I'm getting it boxcars. It's always boxcars for this guy.
Boxcar Stevius.
What'd you get?
3.
You got an 11. He didn't get boxcars, but he beat you. Nailed it. Everything's coming up, Stevius.
And Morgan will lean into his face, and she would touch his chin, and then lean his face down and kiss his forehead.
Still counts.
He's got one on the cheek from Damien, one on the forehead from Morgan.
You guys are weird about kissing, but I'm fine with it. And your transport slows over a field that you can see, a little break in the trees, naturally occurring. It doesn't seem like it's carved out. And your devilfish lowers down, and the rear of it lowers, allowing you to exit your vehicle.
Okay. Romeo is right above Morgan's head, and as soon as they're getting out, we'll swivel around and try to just take in the whole area first, even before they all walk out.
Fantastic. You take in this section of the jungle. Can you roll me perception? I'll get this from Solomon and Damien as well. I'll get advantage from you, Morgan, because you've got Romeo with you.
Perception?
8.
21.
Ooh, 13.
8 and 13, you guys see the trees surrounding you. There's no obvious signs of anything here as the devilfish lifts back up and hovers into the distance. Morgan, you see the area directly around you as yourself, but when you send Romeo up, you can see that the devilfish transport of yours is moving away, and the other devilfish transports are further away in the woods. It's clear each team is being dropped kind of in this zone of the forest, but not on top of each other. You hear Shasvray Apex come through your cuffs saying, "We have landed. Each of you has been placed in an optimal location for tracking the warg. Use your tools. Be in touch with me if anything goes wrong. Move out."
Understood. How far away are we from like the closest other lander, basically?
Your guess would be 1 to 3 kilometers.
Okay.
Not so far that you're completely out of touch with each other, but also not close. You're not going to bump into another team unless you start moving in their direction consciously.
Right. And as far as the way it's laid out, are we between two teams? Are we the furthest on one side?
If we're saying that the direction you were heading is the front, you're the furthest left team.
Great. And so I think Morgan will just say that to the rest is, all of the other teams are to our right, ongoing for multiple kilometers. We can go forward, but if we want to catch up with anyone else, that's where they are.
Looking around you at this forest, you are seeing tall trees, 20, 30 feet high. There is a very solid foliage canopy overhead. Not so much that it blocks the sky. There are gaps open in it throughout, just where trees have grown in different directions.
Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat
down here below. You're seeing a very kind of rocky, northern Ontario-esque space. There are, sheetrock and other things exposed, some shrubbery, just small little bits of like ivy, mold, things built up on things. Not a lot of bushes. There's not a ton of sunlight down here. It's very shadowed with the amount of foliage overhead, but there are comfortable spaces between these trees. It's easy to move forwards. It's kind of like as you start looking out, the further you get away, you're like 10 feet, plenty. There's no problem. 30 feet, plenty. 40, it's tougher to see. 50, it gets tougher. You've got about 60, maybe 70 feet of vision in the distance before there are just so many tree trunks and other things that it can get tricky as you move. It's got a little bit of that. It's almost a blurring visual effect of just like forest for trees is very tricky here. Close up, there are individual trees, and then it can become almost a wall of wood as things continue in this area. All of your cuffs open up, and you get your first ping for spores.
And what does it look like direction?
They are heading you forward, if you were to say. If we're saying that you went north, I think you actually ended up going northwest.
Okay.
If you consider the Croot to be the northern part of the settlement, you guys ended up going northwest.
Yes.
So northwest. It's kind of heading you straight forwards from where you landed, from where you went.
All right, it's telling us to go this direction. Everyone, keep your eyes open. And she will keep Romeo probably 50 feet up and a little ahead of them so that she has eyes in front of.
Do you want him under the canopy or over the canopy?
Under the canopy.
Okay, great. Yeah, so he's just kind of your advance guard as you're moving forward.
Exactly.
Is there anything you'd be specifically looking for or doing while you are traveling following these pings?
Damien would be wanting to keep as quiet as possible while moving with the group, and so I think subvocally to you two, he will ask, do either of you two have any stories, anecdotes from the judge? Understand he that's dark. Understand he is a gifted hunter. I know nothing of this.
No, the judge, judge never had much time to share with old Solomon, but maybe Morgan does.
Trying to think back to the original, what Morgan was given.
Let's see, am I on the voice chat?
Nope, it's 4.
That's okay. I will say with a 4,
yes, I am.
Is the first time that you met the judge, he failed to kill a rabbit. He may not have been an expert hunter.
Okay. These boys, they really like the judge.
Yes.
And it means a lot to them. Yeah.
You're allowed to make something up if you want.
No, that's where I'm going with this. I know the reality of what it was, but I'm gonna spin something out real quick here. Let's see.
I saw the judge kill a warg myself. I saw him with my own eyes.
You have
Okay,
my
if you're
gratitude.
going to think for a story for a second, one thing I would love
sent
to hear
that
from everybody
message
because we
to
started doing
Shadowhide
this and
Pendants.
it's nice. Can you roll me initiative just that I have it in case it becomes necessary?
12.
Ooh.
19.
21.
Hey.
Ah, I'm ready to. This is Solomon's in his element.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like Stevie should have a 6. In terms of how you are moving, what is your preferred structure? Would you instinctively fall into the diamond pattern that the judge had given you previously, or what would be the way that you would want to travel?
I will say that I imagine just moving as a line through the woods, but, that doesn't have to be the actual case.
Well, that makes sense. We're covering the most ground. We're all shoulder to shoulder, but not next to each other.
No,
just
yeah.
kind of a fan.
Spaced out line, yeah.
And do you like your order? Because it is possible for 2 of you to change.
Oh, yeah.
Solomon's always keyed up to go first.
Right, so he's good.
Yeah, he's
We're
happy
good.
to be there.
So it's Solomon.
And you and I can't swap.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, Morgan, Damien, and Stevius is last. I believe that.
Yeah.
Cool. So you are in a line. So the order of the line, just so that I have this marked down, who's the furthest left?
Solomon being always wants to go first. Does Solomon have a preferred space? Does he want to be the outermost person, knowing that as we go further to the right, there are more people down that way? Or does he like being in the middle? Does he I think of Solomon as if he's got the preference to go first, does he have a preference of positioning as well?
I think, too, because he knows, or he's been told that the warg ambush, right? So I think he wouldn't want to be in the front. I think he would give it to Morgan to be in the front because she would have more.
So Morgan will be in the center.
In the middle of the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
Solomon would take one of the exposed flanks.
We'll put Solomon on the left, maybe, because we know there's
think left.
no
Yeah.
other hunting parties on that side.
Yeah.
Great. Damien, are you putting Stevius in the center so you can corral him, or are you letting Stevius take the far wing so if somebody gets ambushed, it's Stevius?
It would be that second option if Stevius wasn't our ride out of here.
Okay.
So Damien will orchestrate it so that Stevius is in the middle with Morgan, and Damien will take the rightmost flank.
Yep. So from left to right of your line, Solomon, Morgan, Stevius, Damien, and how much of a gap are you leaving between each other? Are you looking at
for
10
in the
feet?
woods?
Are you 5 feet so you can kind of have conversations as you walk comfortably together, or are you spreading out to kind of cover more ground? So maybe 10 feet apart.
I think 10 feet, because if we're talking subvocally, we don't have to worry about.
It's just
we're not
Stevius
talking out loud.
who's
Just
out.
Stevius, it's quiet for him.
Asking questions to silence.
Yeah.
Everybody's so comfortable not talking. It's freaking me out.
So
Yep.
10 feet apart? Okay.
Yeah, 10 feet between each group. So Solomon, 10-foot gap. Morgan, 10-foot gap. Stevius, 10-foot gap. Damien.
Okay.
Morgan.
Yep.
What do you say? What wisdom do you pass
Yeah.
on from definitely the judge?
Yep. The judge wisdom is, Morgan will say, in the files on the judge, I noticed that he won a top ribbon in a hunting competition. It seems that the way that he accomplished
Thank you for all the
was
emotes.
so single-minded in his pursuit of the enemy. Let everything else banish from your mind except exactly what we have in front of us.
Can you roll me a deception
Yep.
with advantage?
Yeah.
And then can I get an insight from Damien and an insight from Solomon?
Nat 20.
I'll try. That sounds like the judge, all right.
What did you get?
Oh, 7.
7. Damien?
9 was 2.
Oh, yeah. You guys buy it instantly. Yeah. I just know when I'm at home, I need to know the number
Sure.
rolled. I can't just know it
Sorry.
failed because my brain wants to know.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You got him, Morgan.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Blue ribbon, the judge.
I miss him. I miss him every day. He was such a good hunter.
Indeed, he was. Such big game he brought down. Morgan says, thinking of a rabbit going,
For your shrewdness and valor.
Yeah.
I have a marker here.
So are we not allowed to talk? Is this like a hunting thing?
being quiet will keep anything else from hearing us, yes.
Damn. All right, I'll be quiet, I guess. We'll just follow these
The collector
weird
is
tough
taking
things.
gold from our...
gonna beg me a warg.
Man, he's so optimistic.
I
It's
love it.
crazy.
I love it. Can I, as we're trotting along through the jungle, I'm trying to figure, is there a way that I can
May
keep
the
an
light
eye
protect you this
on
day.
Whistler and see if he smelling is alerted to things? Like, I'm trying to keep an eye on his, like his behavior. If is he tracking anything?
Great, roll me a perception.
Yeah. Natural one.
Nat 1.
Oh,
He poops and
where
farts
is it?
and runs away. He's gone. He's gone forever.
Whistler, where are you?
You look around for Whistler and you can't find him.
That would be a nightmare. You bring your dog hunting and it's just gone. Fuck.
Whistler. Whistler. He's trying not to be like too
I know,
loud.
I'm going
but
to
he-
play into the one
yeah.
like, shh.
That's it. Whistler's gone. I can't find him.
Well,
Maybe the warg's got him.
No. Shut up, Stevius. I swear to God. I'll come over there. Everyone keep an eye out for Whistler. He's gone.
So are we hunting wargs or Whistler?
We can do two things.
I hope he's headed towards the wargs, I guess.
Brother Sanctus, he's followed you around without you even knowing it. I'm sure he's around. I'm sure he's fine.
I know. I just. You're right. You're right. He's fine.
This is an environment the Kroot can disappear into, most definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah, Damien looks up, just among the canopy.
You look up, you see
Okay.
the canopy.
Okay. He's visualizing the Kroot moving among the trees and things like that.
Yeah, with their level of athleticism, and you've seen the climbing, you know that they could, in a modern parlance, like
Yeah.
they could Tarzan around these jungles
Yeah.
pretty effectively here.
Your Whistler friend might not even be on the forest floor anymore. Might be the hounds can climb just as well as the Kroot do.
Solomon's obviously distracted now, but
Yeah.
he's like, you're right. And he's like, now he's looking everywhere. Now he's just. Whistler.
Did anyone bring any food?
I didn't even know we were bringing the dog.
Is there any other, like, are we walking past other fauna, small creatures, anything like that?
You haven't seen anything yet, but
Okay.
roll me a perception. We'll say over the next while, as opposed to just like it's a squirrel. Like that's
Yeah.
unlikely, but you might see something along the way.
Perception?
Yeah, I'll get one from everybody because you're all kind of walking forwards.
17 perception.
8?
17.
Okay, for our two 17s, I will say along the way, Morgan, you're watching for large things.
Yep.
Whistler is ultimately a distraction,
Correct.
a charming one,
Yes.
but not your priority if there is an ambush predator in the woods that can get the team.
Yeah.
And you've got Romeo further ahead, so you're not as focused on the immediate surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
I will say you don't necessarily see a bunch of kind of smaller creatures, but you spot rat-sized droppings in one area. There's the occasional rustling at the low level of the ground in the distance. Clearly they know you're here,
Yeah.
but small things do exist in this space.
Damien is looking for something to just skewer with a light crossbow, get it bleeding, get the scent of blood in the air, fresh meat for Whistler. And also, if these wargs do indeed exist, a little bit of maybe warg, I've lost my
Bait.
vocabulary. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Let's say over the next hour of walking, as you continue to follow these spores on your trackers as you go, you will see 3 different dumb pigeons, this kind of razor-winged bird that flies forwards. It's got a surprisingly paunchy torso, but it still moves lightning fast between these trees above. Can you roll me a crossbow
Where would you
shot
like
with
to fly to?
disadvantage?
Okay.
Disadvantage because you don't know when they're coming and they go pretty quick.
For
so
sure.
It's
And I'm
just
not a
snapshot.
hunter. Yeah, I'm kind of playing catch up with these creatures giving themselves away.
Mhm.
Those are both so low. At disadvantage, that's a 5 plus 4 for 9 to hit.
Nope, you don't get that one.
No,
But
just a
20 minutes later, you get a shot at the second bird.
disadvantage again.
Yep.
Much better. Lowest roll on that is a 15 plus 4 for 19 to hit.
Ooh.
You peg yourself a dumbfidge and it falls from the sky dead. You've got this bleeding bird that you can carry with you as bait.
Great. Damien takes off his bandana, and he'll cinch it around. He'll like retrieve his bolt, cinch it around the neck of this thing, go up to Brother Sanctus and kind of roughly, because he's frustrated that he's distracted on this mission, roughly kind of tie this bird carcass to your belt or something like that, and say, there, it's bleeding, it's giving off a scent, will attract something. Maybe Whistler, maybe more. Can you focus?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for doing that. That was a very good shot.
And Damien
You're getting better.
Damien is walking away.
You are. he'll adjust this bird carcass, and I'm sure he's still a little distracted, but that's a good stopgap measure, and he'll refocus on the blips and the whatever crude knowledge was passed to him about during the hunt what you should be doing.
Excellent. You all continue your movement forwards, and about 50 feet ahead,
Well
where
done,
Romeo is,
adventurer.
Morgan, you
I
spot
hope you didn't have too much trouble with those murlocs.
It's got a slight gap around it, maybe a 40-foot diameter circle of no trees, because it's a rockier space. It builds up a little bit towards this cave mouth at the top.
Is that our blips leading towards this?
That is what you're heading towards, yes.
And while Morgan has been walking for the past hours, she has that dead-eyed stare, 1,000-yard stare, and she has not been checking her armbands at all, like notices that the boys have been doing that, and she's been focused looking through Romeo, and she blinks and suddenly perks up again. We're approaching a cave mouth that it seems that these blips are taking us towards.
So, a den, the creature's home.
Very possibly. And so Morgan's going to go back to no vision
would you like
and
to fly
have
to?
Romeo scoot around behind this and look at the whole area where this den is appearing, seeing if she can see anything else.
Romeo perception, using Romeo stats.
Oh.
Romeo
doesn't get to reload. It's a nat one.
Nat 1.
Oh, you're losing Romeo. No.
He's
Romeo
never been.
circles around to the back of the cave, and as he's circling around to get a better vantage point, you see the view stop for a second, and then shudder, and then shudder, and then shudder, and you just see an error message, and you realize Romeo has gotten stuck in a tree branch.
And Morgan is like fluttering eyelids. Like, this is making her feel like she's airing out. She's like, throne, damn it. He's stuck in a tree. I can't get eyes on it.
I guess I will just run around killing mobs
Do something.
a little longer.
I see.
My brother will probably
If it's a cave, I can see in the dark.
arrive soon.
But it's also a choke point, isn't it?
They-
This is something else.
Precisely.
Well, I can go in first. Nothing bad's ever happened to Stevius.
No, Stevius, you should stay out here.
Yes. If the two of you can retrieve my servo skull, I could go in and take a look.
All right. Where is it stuck? What did it bump into?
He's pointing.
He's just aimed at the cave. You don't know where it is.
Yeah. It must be
I
above
should
and
light
behind
spell.
the mouth somewhere.
So we all move to the cave, they get your floating skull, and then down you go.
That's it.
All right.
Tree.
Let's do it.
Move out. Stevius stalks forward with you guys. Are you planning to kind of encircle the cave? Or are you walking forwards in your line still? I just want to know exactly what the visual is on this.
I think Damien would walk like with Solomon, like together to go get this thing.
Yeah. And then Morgan, are you following with Stevius, or are you staying 50 feet?
Seal of Justice, that's handed to him.
Stevius on the other side. So if the boys are going to the duo on one side, she will stay with Stevius kind of more towards the front of it.
You can stay, like you can follow with them. When you get to that clearing, you stop at your edge of the clearing and let them go the 40 feet around the cave to the other side. Great. They are doing that, moving towards the other side of the cave. You stop there. You're able to kind of keep an eye on it. You've got your
Can I mount with this thing? No.
carbine just aimed at the cave mouth. It's very steep down and into it. If you guys are going close enough to be able to glance down, are you? Or are you trying to play further away from the mouth of the cave?
Which think.
It's a bit more of it's a hole at like a 20 or 30 degree angle up from the ground. It's not like a, fantasy cave people would go camping in.
I think with the intention of sending Romeo down into the cave first, Damien doesn't want to get too close. I think would be the instinct there.
Just play the edge of the clearing, the way around. You see Romeo, he's about 15 feet up in a tree, just stuck in a branch with the, leaves and spines. He's just in the middle of it, just vibrating as his anti-grav motors try to move him.
15 feet up, you say?
I'd have to use one of my channel divinity.
Let's just climb.
I'd have to harness the bounty up for her to climb.
I thought that was.
I can boost you up.
Sure. Oh, I'm going up. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Roll me in athletics, and I will give you advantage with Damien helping. I'm essentially treating you as a tool Solomon is using to get 15 feet up.
One of those. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, 19.
19. That will work.
One of those trash grabber claws. that you're holding.
Yeah, you have your psycho claw that you hold up, and you manage to get Romeo free.
All right.
And he floats back down to Morgan. You set Damien back down. You turn towards the rest of the group to move.
So many people on this Discord are afraid to speak.
And you hear a chuffing in the distance. And Solomon, you turn to see a stealth battle suit. Its stealth field drifting away, raising a Gatling gun towards you. It's spinning, and just
Speaking with unknown people is scary, apparently.
a crude hound named Whistler tackles you, and Gatling gun fire hoses the space where you just were, and combat begins.
Betrayal!
I knew it!
Betrayal!
This episode of Agents of the Inquisition features the voices of Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, Josh Halbert, and Tyler Hewitt, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Agents of the Inquisition's artwork was created by Del Borovic. Our theme song is The Hordes by Duffy, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, whose music was provided by freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum Dums and Dice, including merchandise, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. If you want to support the show or get an ad-free version, go to dumdumdice.com/join. That's DUMBDICE.com/JOIN. Again, that's dumdumdice.com/join. Though the team is working under special condition, this podcast isn't. So tell your friends about Agents of the Inquisition and join us next episode. Robute Gilliman himself.
And join us next episode.
Dum Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Madre de Gatos, Garbo Abe, Sam Schaefer, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lale, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Otigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, James Molina, Nick Hemsey, Mickey Blake, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Lady Destiny Stormbreaker, Randall Everly, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Optimus Omega, The Workaholic Mr. V, LMX, Emilio and Minions, Flea Unit, Binks, Magical, King Kato, Lurking Sam, Lost, Tay the Dirt Sailor, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you. That's still recharging.
Yeah, what now? What should I listen to now?
we've released a Diagem dice set at store.stinkydragonpod.com. 'Tis right, thy prayers hath been answered, all ye faithful followers of Dia. The sacred diagems have been unearthed and can now be yours in the form of dice. Unlock the celestial and magical mysteries of Dia with all 6 colorful gemstone diagem dice and the pearlescent white diadem of Diagems D20. Fair warning to all followers of Dia, these premium glass and stone dice have been known to make you roll like gods. Hey y'all, wanted to tell you about another great podcast we thought y'all would love, Jesters of Ravenloft. It's a podcast where a collection of comedians start a D&D campaign and find out that they are the characters and they've been sucked into the nightmare realm of Ravenloft. It's DM'd by an award-winning game designer and voiceover actor with a cast made up of professional comedians. Jesters of Ravenloft is a show that'll make you laugh no matter what horrors are happening to its characters. Even better, the cast had no idea they'll be playing themselves. The series begins with a warm-up scene that was actually the start of the show, so the players begin their adventures wearing Chippendale vests, underwear, and matching fedoras. It's produced by the same team behind the hit podcast Dum Dums and Dragons. You know the show has got to be amazing. It's got original content set within Ravenloft. It's a perfect show for DMs to learn how Ravenloft works while also being totally spoiler-free for any players if they journey
Yeah, I'm just
their own home games. New episodes are recorded
killing stuff for XP instead of doing all the quests.
every week, so that's twice the fun.
I feel like that's faster.
And I think the Ravenloft world is really cool. I feel like
Especially if I keep my rested max at all time.
exploring that world and kind of showing it to people. Highly recommend you check it out. You can listen to Jesters of Ravenloft anywhere you listen to podcasts.
It's time to enter a world of stories and adventure in High Rollers, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast set in the vibrant world of Althea, the Dragon Empire. I'm Kim, one of 5 friends being led through a journey of magic, mystery and mayhem by Dungeon Master Mark Humes. Prepare yourself for epic encounters and unbelievable stories where heroes uncover sinister plots, explore a diverse world, and crack a few bad jokes along the way. If you love the feeling of a fun home game but with the quality of a studio show, then why not give High Rollers a try? Episodes go live in 2 parts twice a week in 1-hour chunks, so it's easy to keep up. So, what are you waiting for? Join our campaign, become a High Roller, and we'll see you in Althea, the Dragon Empire.
Good day to all you deep scion. Swim yourselves into the stinky dragon. Imbibe our latest brew. I bid you adieu. It's a mixture of trench roast coffee, a bite of bitters, vanilla claw extract, psychic sweet sugar, shape-changing soda, and
Crap, did I sell all my...
slices. One pour of this percolation is enough to transfigure out the root of any problem. Previously, our adventurers were winding their way through the subterranean labyrinth of Underglobula in search of a mysterious mould. After some twisting turns, treacherous traps, and other tumultuous troubles, they now find their new friend Hexel in need of help from a cubicular conundrum. Pour yourself a potation. Let's proceed with this pungent pot boiler.
Hello everyone, welcome to Tales from the Stinky Dragon. My name is Gustavo Sorolla. I'm the dungeon master of our putrid party. I'm gonna hit our 4 players with an arrow. Yeah, there we go. Normally someone says ow.
I was waiting for Barbara. I send it back with my special powers of monkness. And I'm in charge now. Hi everybody, Mateen here, the DM of Grotesque.
Now to be a player. This week's role-playing warm-up question is: describe your character's current relationship with the character that is alphabetically after you. So Barney, describe your relationship with Chip, Chip to Elga, Elga to Mateed, and then Mateed back around to Barney.
What about Jacques?
You can reply as Jacques if you want. Where'd Jacques go?
Okay, so it'd be Elga's relationship to Jacques. No, we don't have to do that.
So yeah, go ahead and kick us off, Barney, if that's okay with you.
I'm Chris Damaris, and I play Barney Varney, who is a human cleric.
Barney Varney.
Barney. I think Chip is he's a good young man, and he's got a lot of Chip kick to his step.
Skick.
Kick to his step.
What's Barney's relationship to Chip? That's a description of Chip. What's Barney's relationship to?
His relationship?
Relationship?
I like Chip. You know, I like him. I think of him like a like a nephew. The nephew I never had. Or maybe I did have. I don't remember.
Someone I can be nice to in small instances, but don't have to be around all the time.
Get them nice gifts once a year.
I think he takes care of me more than I take care of him, so I don't think it'd be fair to say he's like my son.
There you go.
So I guess I'm a crazy uncle.
I think that's your relationship to all of us, to be fair.
All right, I'll go. Hey. It's been a bit. Who am I? Blaine
Hey
Gibson
there, it's
verse.
Chip Haney, also known as Blaine Gibson. I went in reverse order on that.
Question mark? I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm a male tiefling rogue, level 5. Were we still level 5s?
Yeah, you threw in male. That's a new
That's
one.
what it says on the list. I mean, that's how I
know.
remember it. I didn't just read that.
But it's like you do it for the first time every week.
This one's legitimate, though, because we haven't recorded with these characters in like a month.
It's true. It's been a hot second.
Oh, Elga. Oh, where do I even start?
At the beginning.
Oh goodness, she's like a daughter to me. But you know how sometimes you get those dogs and you look into their eyes and it's like, wow, you've lived like hundreds, thousands of years. You might be a human trapped in the soul of a dog. I see that in Elga. So as much as I want to say she's like a daughter to me, I feel like she's actually like a grandmama, like a Grammy. So I don't know. All I know is I sure do like that Elga. Oh gee.
That's a lot to write on a birthday card.
It's just 4 lines of oh,
It's like a dog that's had lived 1,000 lives.
Why couldn't it have been like a child that had like old soul eyes? Why was it a dog?
Have you seen a child that has old soul eyes? Because if so, that's creepy as heck.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm just
gotta
probably.
pump that
I guess
child.
I just thought it was like she was like a daughter to me. But no, when you have a dog,
She's like my dog grandma.
Yeah, a dog that likes to bite everyone with no explanation.
Drink their blood.
Yeah,
very
classic dog
feral.
things.
Thank you.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm gonna.
Oh, she's also like a chihuahua that likes to bite you, but you still love her so much.
For my form of the beast, could I turn into a chihuahua? Is that anything?
Sure.
Elga
Chihuahua.
just starts shivering.
Oh.
Hello. My name is Elga von Brass.
I'm Barbara Dunkelman, who plays Elga, and she's a half-elf vampire barbarian.
And you know, Matid, I would say, is still very mysterious. You know, you can't spell mysterious without Matid, I would say. But you know, it's kind of like when you have one of those neighbors who you don't know very well, but like they're really sweet and they like make sometimes goodies for the other neighbors, but they don't really talk a lot. So it's like you like them, but you're still wary of them. But you want to be friends with them, but you don't know if they want to be friends with you, and so you just kind of like do your thing together. That's Matid.
Okay. Hi, I'm John Reisinger. I play Mati Compicius, who's an Air Cochrane ghost monk. And Matid's relationship with Barney is complicated. Matid is interested and intrigued by Barney, but Matid doesn't trust people very easily. And Barney is very mysterious. Barney is not very specific about his past. What is there, and so Matid's not sure whether or not to trust this odd, wildly athletic man who can jump out of windows. It's still something that rings in Matid's memory. That moment of watching a geriatric man with a walker leap out of a college window. So yeah, it's just apprehension because of the mystery behind those eyes, those old eyes. Like when you see a dog that has
Like
old
what
eyes. That is what Matid thinks when Matid looks at Barney's. That is an old dog.
And would you say he's like an uncle to you, or what kind of family relative?
I mean, Matid's pretty sure Matid might be the oldest one of the group. And so Matid doesn't actually see Barney as like an elder to Matid.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
That makes sense.
But I was gonna say, imagine all this in front of us.
How the hell did he get that girl?
Saying these things and someone's like,
Oh yeah, 100% in family in group therapy, Matid would be just blunt and just would say the truth and the honest
Dog
stuff.
that's
Yeah,
lived 1,000 years.
I see.
Yeah.
to be put down.
Oh.
Yeah, that is interesting about the age dynamic. Even though Barney is the old man, Mateed and Elga might both be older. I don't know that.
I think
I'm not
Chip's
looking.
probably the youngest.
I'm the baby of the group.
The baby.
Where's my wife?
It's just interesting. I'd never thought about the specifics of that age dynamic, just because Barney's the only one who appears to have aged. Anyway, that's it for the arrow question. If you all remember, you collapsed into a square stone room with a raised stone catwalk skirting the perimeter above you. To the north and south were 2 doors, and on the catwalk above you, you found a 3rd exit. Unfortunately, while speaking with and striking on 4 stone statues at the corners, Elga became trapped inside a transparent gelatinous cube, and though she managed to find freedom, Barney succumbed to the slime's insides instead. And as if that weren't enough, while your backs were turned, yet another gelatinous cube revealed itself and engulfed your companion, Hexel. We were in the thick of it, so we're just going to jump right back in. Elga, it was actually your turn. You are the one who is up.
Oh my god.
After is Barney.
Real quick, could we go ahead and just check the box for taking a long rest since we've been in this cave for 4 weeks?
You've been like in suspended animation. It's not actually restful. You've been like frozen. It's like when you're playing a video game and you pause it and you go do like run an errand for a month and then you come back. You're like, oh right, I was in the middle of something.
Like in the middle of combat. Yeah, if you could remind me like where I am in relation to Barney and Hexel.
Yeah, you were near I think all of you actually were pretty much for the most part up near the northern part of the room, engaged with a gelatinous cube, the one that you were aware of initially. Hexel and the other gelatinous cube are on the southern end of the room by the southern door. So that's pretty much how it's laid out.
So the one in front of us in the north is like...
I sure hope they add the Seal of Wisdom,
Okay, I'm going to try to just
Again?
ignore that one so it doesn't keep creeping up on us. I'm going to use
making it lower level.
meaning to give it a little slicey slice. Cut this into little jello cubes.
It slices. It dices.
What else does it do?
There's always room for gelatinous cube.
Elga, be careful with the slashing damage. We're not sure if the cubes were split into Asia cubes.
Oh, but then that'd be so cute, like little baby jello cups just like moving around on the floor, and then we could just squish them with our feet.
Now, Mateed, would you want to fight 130-foot gelatinous cube or 31-foot gelatinous cubes?
I think Mateed would rather fight the tiny ones because it just like Mateed would do like unarmed like kicks to all of them and just stomp them all out.
Area of attack is what would work. Okay, I'm gonna do my great act of gaming.
Get those gains, Elga.
Ooh, 15, does that hit?
Yeah, that does hit.
Excellent.
They have low AC.
Doing 17 points of damage.
All right, 17 points of slashing damage. Elga.
God damn, he cursed me.
Her great acts of gaining and put some serious slashes into the gelatinous cube, which is starting to look a little ragged.
It does also a +2 because I'm raging, so that would be 19 points.
Yeah, the cube is worse for wear, but is still quivering with delight as it slowly digests Barney.
Well, that's the one on the south, though, right?
No, Barney's in the one in front of you.
Oh, but
Hexel's in
Barney's
the
in
one
the
to the
north.
south of you.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Okay, well,
There we go.
Slash it again because I got 2 attacks.
You have 2 attacks. Boo.
I missed that.
That is a 26.
Woo. That does hit.
And then I will do swing. That would be 11 points of damage with my rage.
Shiggity swing.
Oh, shit.
She goes, swing.
That's Elga's new catchphrase.
It's classic.
No.
You hit it again. It looks like the gelatinous cube has a tentative hold on its strange life, but it is still alive.
No. No. Guess not.
Because it took like it took damage from like
Yay, level up.
from Barney, took damage from me, and now Elga.
28.
Trade-off, it has pretty terrible armor class.
And Gus again is not telling us if any of these are resisted.
Oh yeah. When we first started fighting it, I bet it was like pristine jello, like transparent and beautiful, and now it's like when you go to like Cece's Pizza and then you like get one of those little sticky things and you've been hitting things with it all day and it's got hair.
Oh,
and
like out of the gachapon, like a little sticky hand.
Okay, I'm gonna
Disgusting.
go back and find
Do they smell?
I wish I
an
did.
anvil.
Now I'll hold on this.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I have a spell as a bonus action.
Running it slowed. Yeah.
Some extra damage on it before I attacked, but
Oh.
I have,
gotcha.
I have Hunter's Mark. So.
Oh yeah. Next time.
All right, so that is my turn. Yes.
Okay, that's it for Elga. Barney, you're up. Then gelatinous cube, and then Mateed. Oh, Barney, you're in the cube. You take acid damage.
Okay.
Oh, can I do anything in the cube? Like,
How does that work?
After you take your acid damage.
Okay.
Flex triples their price on the lifetime subscription thingy. I don't care because I already purchased.
I'm a high achiever.
I'm out.
Already purchased lifetime thingy for the lower
Sorry, I didn't.
notations price.
I thought I would be able to take this thing down.
Barney goes limp. It's hard to tell, but he's floating in suspended animation inside of the gelatinous cube.
Oh, need to wait.
This might hurt, but think of the wonders for your skin. It's got exfoliating qualities, I'm sure. You're gonna look clean as a whistle when you get out of there.
I think he is unconscious in there. Jeep.
He might be dead, guys.
He is.
I don't know how this works. If I take poison damage at my turn, do I still get it? Do I do a
At the
death
top
save?
of the turn?
Yeah.
Well, it's acid damage right at the top, and yeah, you asked about your death save.
Yeah.
Is that
Do I
what you
do
asked?
one or I wait for the next round?
So it's when your character hits 0, they become unconscious, and that's when they begin making death saving throws. So you would make one right now.
So that answers your question of what you can do, Chris. You can do a death
Yep.
save roll.
11.
Hey, that's good.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay, that's it for Barney. It's time for the other gelatinous cube. He's pretty happy digesting Hexal. Let's roll some damage for that.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah, I will be.
How far is it from
No, I don't have enough.
our party?
21.
I can make a spool of ghost hair thread with this and have a few strands
It's about
to spare.
40 feet away.
Okay.
Going to my cabin or my father's cabin soon, and I can try to live streams
Total the
on the road.
between 50
trip.
and 60 wide, so it's about 40 feet to the other side.
And you just did 21 damage to.
So I'm just gonna check what I can make here. If I can't do that, make anything special.
Hexal can try to make a save to get out of there. Wait, it's
I
not
have to
Cube's turn, it's not Hexal's turn.
use a little,
Mateed, it's your turn.
what you call it, pack some clothes and stuff.
After Mateed is Chip.
Yahoo!
Old chip off
Okay.
the old block.
The Teet's gonna gamble that the cube that has Barney in it is close enough that Mateed could probably finish it off and then pull the cleric out.
Try it.
He seems comfortable and fine in there while he does his death rolls.
He doesn't seem to be struggling.
Yeah, he's got all the time in the world to roll his little dice. Yeah, because like pulling him out right now would be like what? Just pulling out just an unconscious body.
He's got a couple more death save throws to
Mateed's
me.
very pragmatic. These are all things that goes in Mateed's mind, like just trying to think of what they
Chris
should
is
do.
just nodding.
Yeah. Okay.
Poor little guy.
Poor little Barney. We'll get you out there, little boy. I mean, old man.
I can do 2 actions, 2 attacks per action. I get my 1 action. So I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to cast Arms of the Astral Self, which starts off with an AoE attack to anything within my sight that I choose. Within 10 feet. Sorry, within 10 feet, which I am right by the cube, because that was where I ended my last turn. So that starts off with 2d6 force damage on a dex saving throw. So DC 14 dex saving throw from the cube, please, Gustavo Sorolla.
All right. FYI, whenever you use Arms of the Astral Self, I picture like those gifts people make where they add like little stick arms to things that don't have arms, and it's like, hey, like going around like jazz hands and stuff. That's what I always think in my mind.
I thought it was cool when I added it to Mateed's, because it's like one of the paths you can take with a monk, and I think of it more like multiple wings. But that's just how I envisioned it.
No, I envision it the same exact way that you did, Gus. Like to a T. When people just draw on the arms to like birds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was
That's so
thinking more
funny.
like Angemon from Digimon.
I'm sorry, what was the save that you asked me for?
14 dex saving throw.
14 dex. You'll be shocked to know the gelatinous cube has a -4 on its dexterity, so it needs an 18 or better in order to make this save.
It'd be really cool if this damage could just end it, and then I could do a lot
16.
of other. Nice. Cool.
Still
So
a
it
good
fails.
roll though, but
Still a good roll.
if not, if it had a -4.
No, I rolled 2 1s. It was 2 points of damage.
Not quite enough.
So it really was stick figures then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always imagine like in like Bollywood whenever they're doing like the multiple arms and then all that cool stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and do a attack on this gelatinous cube with, I think, my Spear of the Superior Baker is what I want to do.
Okay.
And I want to make sure not to pierce the little man inside of it.
I mean, it's already down. What's the worst that could happen?
You can do damage to them. So that's I'm gonna roll for attack. That's a 22.
That hits.
Nice. That's 12 points of damage, piercing damage.
Yeah, the cube shudders and shivers a little bit, and then seems to lose its form and melt away into the ground. Leaving Barney, resting him gently onto the stone floor.
He's like a fresh baby, just covered in placenta.
Just imagining
Our little
just
baby
like all
Barney.
gooey.
Yeah. You know, like Han Solo coming out of the carbonite? He's like, like that, but dead.
Yeah. No breathing.
It's funny. Everyone thinks of something different. I was thinking of Neo coming out of the pod in the Matrix.
I was thinking about Neo coming out of the pod too. Me and Gus, same wavelength today.
Yeah.
Slippery and for some reason nude. Barney lost all his clothes.
Ever since the shadows claimed Duskwood, I haven't been able to sleep. I'm
Except
kept
he
awake
somehow
by
still
the
has
ghostly
briefs
sounds
on
of
his
screaming on the
takeaways.
breeze.
Which Barney
It
wears
sounds
takeaways
almost like lambs
canonically.
screaming, and they won't stop.
Okay, so Barney's good.
Well,
relatively.
He's fine. So I'm gonna turn my attention to the other cube and fly towards that cube. And I have another attack in my action, so I'll go ahead and do. I guess it's that spear again. I stab it with an attack roll of 24.
That hits.
13 points of piercing damage.
This is the first bit of damage on this cube. Your spear pierces it. It's not as effective as the other one. It doesn't kill this one, but it does seem to hurt it a bit.
Okay. And then I think that's everything I do because I did my bonus action, did my action, I did my movement, and I blow a cheeky little kiss at the gelatinous cube.
Whoa.
Did it blush?
Two sides of it just become little red little splotches.
Nani.
Nani.
I don't know if a bird can blow a kiss because they can't make a kissing sound.
It just clicks.
Gelatinous cubes done what Kawaii does.
That's what Matee does. Matee does more like a drag queen click, like a, you know.
Oh, that's a cool skin.
And winks.
The cube replies, ooh.
Well, yeah.
Okay, and then.
All right, that's it for Mateed. Back up to the top. Chip, who will be followed by Hexel.
Hey there, Chip Haney here. What's my distance
Don't
from
come out of the
cube
shadows
and what's
like
my
that.
distance from Barney?
Next time, give a
You're
girl
pretty
some
close
warning.
to Barney. You all were, pretty much right up on it. I'll say Barney's 5 feet away from where you are. And the other, this cube at the northern end has been vanquished. The other one down to the south is probably about 40 feet away.
Okay, I run 10 feet away from Barney, away from the cube, and then I sprint 15 feet towards Barney.
Oh, wait, what? It's not a skin, it's a bug.
Where would you like to fly to?
And I say, Barney, stay with me. It's not your time to go. And then I,
just for my mental picture, do you do like a leg first slide or like a head first slide?
Leg first slide.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very cool, very dramatic. And I take a potion of healing out of my bum bag, and I take the cork, I spit it out, and then I put it in my mouth. And then I put it in his mouth. I say, I'm gonna bring you back to life.
Do you baby bird it?
Yeah, are you baby birding him?
Mateed, are you familiar with this?
You do that with the potion in your mouth. I want you to take a gulp of water and then say the same, deliver the line with that liquid in your mouth.
Here he goes. Oh, that's a lot. That's where Vulgar came from.
He just spit all over himself.
It's very cold
No.
up here too.
Crashed.
That's great.
Ouch.
So I baby bird the potion into Barney's mouth hole.
Okay.
Oh, you're so slippery, you're so slimy, I can hardly keep my hands on you, my baby boy.
All right, go ahead and roll for that healing Barney, I guess.
Okay, I do want to call back. Remember when we were talking about kind of our rule that we were thinking where if it's an action, they get the full effects of the health potion?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is that still a play? Yeah. Okay.
You want to do that?
If that's cool with you.
Oh, yeah.
Because that'd be 2d4 plus 2, so that'd be 10.
10. Yeah, so then you get 10 points of health back, Barney.
Where am I? I slap his face a couple. You with me, Barney. It's your nephew, Chip Haney.
Why are we slowly sliding down the floor?
you fell into a giant jello, just like Thanksgiving. And then, I mean, that was my action, and I did a lot of movement already to do the dramatic entrance.
Yeah, 25 feet of movement.
Yeah.
You got 5 feet to go.
Oh.
Right? Don't you have 30 feet? You have 30. Yeah, you have 5 more.
Then I move 2 feet, and then I slide back 3 feet again, just to make sure we're all rounded out.
That just looks like you slid.
There is goo everywhere. Okay, so then outside of that, what's that stinking thing that I got there?
You got a bonus action?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm working on it. It's cunning action. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage your hide action. So I'm gonna hide.
You can dash towards the other cube.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna dash up to it just to get swallowed myself.
Sure, I guess.
Sorry, that was very aggro. Thank you for your input, Matid.
No, you do rogue things. You go hide.
All right, I'm gonna go hide
in this open arena we're in.
Can I hide?
Yeah, I mean, you can always try to hide. It's your ability. You're a rogue.
All right. He's hiding behind the unmoving body of Barney at this point.
I like the keyword there is.
Wait, is the tent not working?
You should always try. It's always a matter of what the roll is.
Oh, it is.
So yeah, I'm gonna hide.
What if it's just Chip gathering up a bunch of like the gel from the dead one and just covers himself in it, and now he looks like he's one of them?
Camouflage.
Oh.
14 points of acid damage.
Welcome to the table, players. This session, we find ourselves in the recording
Well,
for Tabletop Tunes, the improvised musical RPG.
Oh.
Greg, do an investigation check to learn more about this podcast?
Yeah, for sure.
That's an 18.
Ooh, okay. With an 18, you know this is a brand new podcast hosted by Gabe, Sean,
Greg,
and Mary Lou. Each week, we invite a guest to join us on an epic episodic journey where the players are just as likely to roll initiative as they are to break into song.
That's right. Tabletop Tunes is both an actual play RPG podcast and a musical improv podcast.
It's 2 for 1, and we've had incredible guests like Rashawn Scott.
I'm either gonna hit this note or I'm gonna piss myself.
Chris Grace.
I'd like to roll for Jay Leno's TV ratings for the competing episode.
Yes, please. Giovanni.
I hate the improv. I hate how many times I have to hear a chorus.
Zach Reno.
No, I'm 100% sure that this mouse is not a follower of Christ.
Come on over to Tabletop Tunes, available wherever you get your podcasts.
And we'll see you at the table.
Dum-Dums and Dice would like to welcome you to the grim darkness of the 41st millennium in the Valentine Heresy, a Warhammer 40k RPG podcast. Newly promoted Inquisitor Lucius Valentine has received visions of the death of the God Emperor, so it's up to him and his ragtag team to save the galaxy. The Valentine Heresy is a show for
Yeah, now waiting for my
played before, and you know it's
rested XP to increase, and since I'm standing underneath the tent, it's much faster than being inside than in.
All right, is that it for Chip?
That's it for Chip.
Good job,
All right.
Chip.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did Chip get medical training while he was a volunteer firefighter? Is that why he was so good at that?
Oh, of course. You want to talk about my time at the volunteer fire brigade? Oh, I can just spin you a yarn about
Well,
it.
I will see you guys later. I'm gonna stop the stream here to prepare to travel to Sweden.
Like a softball league, little league, whatever.
So, catch you guys, and I will bring the laptop so I can hopefully play
That's my turn.
from the cabin. So yeah, see you around. You have to stop the stream, end stream. Yeah, see you around.